Abend. Hello.
I know who is behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yep.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now
Okay.
leave. I've heard enough from you.
Du Arsch. Ich will keine Shotgun. Also hier habe ich immer noch irgendwas. Guck mich einfach mal um. Da komme ich nicht durch. Oh.
$1891 must have been a busy year for Francis.
Exclusive interview. Francis Throckmorton's expedition to Africa has proven to be one of the most ambitious, if sadly underappreciated, undertakings in 1891. He has returned with numerous historical artifacts, invaluable anthropological research, a newborn son, Christian Robert, and a plethora of fascinating cultural insights. Today is In an exclusive interview with Oakman Chronicle, he has agreed to share some insights with us. Okay.
Now, that kid looks a little familiar.
12 December 1894. Francis, divorce is no simple matter these days. It never has been. In my legal practice, you must clearly define the fault you shall present to the court. The most common options being cruelty, adultery, or an incurable mental illness. It's my impression that your firstborn's death at the tender age of 7 dealt a blow to Bethany's health. I do sincerely hope she recovers, but the court won't share my concerns. Besides, Oakman's asylum seemed to be a very well-run place. Regards, Shoney. Key evidence collected. Okay. Key evidence, but not all evidence. Vielleicht kann ich doch nicht auf alles zugreifen. Looking glass. Oh, place on map. Oakman Asylum. Okay, wir haben nix. Fred's demand. Fred told me he knows where the AOD kept Professor Harriet Dodd. The letter is lost of the lost expeditions I'm seeking. He won't tell me the location until I arrange a safe passage for him out of the city. He suggested the local smuggling ring. He believes that the smugglers communicate secretly by using advertisement. Okay. Dann guck ich mal hier. Wo ist die? Da. Ich würde mal mich auf den Weg zum Asylum machen, weil mich das gerade mehr interessiert. Sehe ich nicht hier, oder? Da. Ich würde hier unten mal abbiegen. Wird eng hier. Eng, eng, eng. Komm hier rein. Gibt's doch bestimmt auch ein Dingchen. Die haben hier wirklich sehr, sehr viel recycelt. Am optischen. Was ich verstehe, weil man will nicht alles neu designen, aber es fällt extrem auf. Hallo?
I'm looking for Bethany Throgmorton. You got any patients by that name?
We'd know if we had a Throgmorton. Although, we do have a Bethany. Or rather, we did. She's missing. And not on one of her usual walks.
Her usual walks. You let patients leave the building?
Oh, Bethany was harmless. And she always came back. This time, well, I've never known her to be like that.
You mean she broke out?
Yes, knocked an orderly out cold. She was out the door in a moment. It took us all by surprise. She's usually harmless.
Any idea where she went?
No. She had been odd recently, though. Muttering to herself, and she drew this strange picture on her bedroom wall.
That's interesting. Can I take a look at her room?
I suppose it couldn't hurt. She had a separate room downstairs. Here's the key, but do watch out for broken glass.
Bye.
Oh, hier, nimm, mach das, gell? Wird schon passen.
Watch your pocket. Some patients here have wandering fingers.
In all cars, there is a cosmos. In a disorder, there is a selected order. Ach. Das wird schon süß, gell?
Water me. Don't just stare at my leaves.
Let's play. The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Can you hear? Somebody's singing. Beautiful. Beautiful. Can you hear it?
My head. I still hear those voices.
I hear voices in my head. They come to me, they understand. They talk to me. I am not what happened to me, I am what I am chose to become. Eventually you end where you are meant to be and will be doing what you're supposed to do. Oh. Oh. Ich hier alles betreten kann, ist schon weird, gell? Ich finde nix.
8, 9, 10, 11. What can I do for you?
Ach. Dann gehen wir runter. On the mountains of truth you can never climb in vain. Das ist unfair. Hallo, guten Tag.
Do you see it?
Was? Ich sehe viel, wenn der Tag lang ist.
Haven't you seen the beast?
Wahrscheinlich schon. Dann habe ich eine Spritze mir gegeben. Also manchmal reicht es einfach nur, vor sich hinzustarren. Wo muss ich denn runter? Bin ich hier? Ah, dort. So.
There's enough dope left in here to knock out a horse. At 7 years each, that's a lot of bad luck. I'm glad it's not mine. Huh. Was this taken at gunpoint?
Gunpowder! 1, okay. Also, boah, freuen wir uns ja ganz dolle. Bethany's note. Moment. All I do for my dear Hammond. I cannot forget that. Shame on me for thinking that reprobate Squint had more common sense than grit in him. He got the mirror, and I do not care how he did it. But when the time came for the exchange, he wanted more. So much more. He had the gal to treat me. He said he find a new buyer. What's done is done. No one has the right to come between a mother and her child. Young Hammond Throckmorton, Francis Throckmorton's firstborn, has been pronounced dead, mortally injured in a mysterious accident during a family holiday. Little Hammond could not be revived, despite his doctor's best efforts. The funeral will be held later this week, with only family and close friends attending. In the dark and tragic hour, we are trying to remain grateful all we have, including baby Robert, said Francis Throckmorton. As my sole remaining heir, I will do all I can to protect him. Okay. Okay. Aber das muss ich nochmal drücken. Hold.
I will find it, baby boy. I promise. Just tell me more.
Okay. Hm?
Stop right there.
You no longer have any power over me. I have found my Hammond. He's shown me the way. Randall Glassworks in Salvation Harbor. Oh, I can't believe it. The answers have been there since last century.
Time to piece this one together.
Randall Glassworks. You no longer have any...
Stop right there.
Bethany escaped the asylum after getting the mirror from Glover. Next stop looks to be a factory called Randall Glassworks.
Hier ist ein City Hall. Warum hat man hier eigentlich hier unten eingesperrt? From Omega 4, Traveler E. Derby, visit Yoggoth, next visit. Statues return to Earth at the Traveler's request. Next address, Murdoch Avenue between the Universal Street Forefathers and Advent. Note, this one is nosy. Don't turn this voice device for at least 2 more years. Was war das? Ah, okay, ich verstehe. Ja.
The blood's almost dry.
Nur schon lang. Ja.
Seems that Bethany had a thing for mirrors. You know anything about that?
Oh, yes. Poor soul. She was convinced there was a boy called Hammond living in her mirrors. She talked to him every day.
I see. Bye.
Okay. Dann machen wir doch mal mit dem Hauptdings weiter. Newspaper Archive. Dorten. Jo. Einmal um den Block rum.
We're in control.